This strength workout today is gonna help you build strong legs, glutes, and thighs, and we're doing it with circuits. We have got a fun structure today, and the structure is going to be as followed. We've got 2 circuits. In each circuit, we're gonna have 4 focused rounds. For those focused rounds, we're gonna have 3 exercises, working for 40 seconds, resting for 20 seconds, and then after each focused round, we will get 30 seconds to rest. We're gonna repeat those circuits 2 times through, and then smack dab in the middle of those circuits, we are going to have an AMRAP. An AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible. So we're gonna try to get as many rounds as we can in of 3 different exercises at 10 reps each. This is gonna be a tough workout, but it is gonna be so worth it when we start building that muscle in the lower body. And the only equipment that you will need today will be your dumbbells. We're gonna focus on lifting heavy for our circuit rounds, and then AMRAP, we're gonna drop it a little bit to that moderately heavy weight. To give you a range, I am gonna go anywhere from probably about 20, even up to my 50-pound dumbbells. So again, that's just for reference, so you can kind of see what we're working with today. Optional equipment, because you might see it out here already, we have got our exercise bench. So if you have that, we're gonna do things like hip thrusts. We're gonna do a seated exercise on that, so you can use a kitchen chair as well in that case for that exercise. And then our ankle weights, which I'm gonna put on right after our warm up. These are optional. And again, your booty band is optional if you have that today. With that, let's go ahead and get into our warm up so we can get this strong party started. We are starting with hip circles, so hands on your hips. We're just gonna take it around town, as SpongeBob would say, because I will never forget that episode. So just making a nice big hip circle. And yes, I love SpongeBob. We're gonna take it around to the other side, other way here. This side is always a little bit more awkward. One side is a lot smoother than the other, at least for myself personally. So if you're feeling that as well, that is normal. Last 2. And 1. From here, we're gonna take it out into a sumo squat position. We're gonna squat it down, and then we're gonna take it out for a lateral lunge to one side. Not taking it too deep with that lateral lunge, just starting to get warm through those inner thighs, and then lateral. So keep working it in between. Now, if lunges bother your knees, you can just keep working with that sumo squat down and up. And when we hit lunges today, I'll have a modification on screen, as always, for those. Let's do 1 more lunge on each side. Get that sumo squat in the middle, and then we're gonna go into quad pulls. So from here, taking the heel up towards your bum, and then switch it right over. Don't hold it too long. Just feel that stretch through the front of your leg. Now, when I say legs today, that means we are really focused on the quads and the hamstrings. So our focus rounds, we have 1 focused round of hams and glutes, 1 of quads, 1 of just a combo of the legs, so hams, quads, and then glutes. Final focus round is thighs. Last 2. And 1. From here, let's grab some light weights. We're gonna go into an alternating kickstand RDL, and then an in and out squat for myself. I'm gonna use 15 pounds. Just something light to start making those muscles say, oh, hello, we're gonna get strong today. So alternating kickstand RDL, 1 leg in front. Here we go, hinge it down, back flat, core tight, pull up, and then switch. Exhale as you pull. The light weights in our warm-up also help us to start making that mind-muscle connection, and then focus on our breathing. So you're really focusing right here. Exhale. We'll do 1 more each side, and then in and out squat. Last 1. All right, so in and out squat, legs are gonna be together, and then we're gonna step out. So legs closer together, so a more narrow squat. Squat it down, then take it out. Back in, take it out with that other leg. Head up, chest up. Lighter weight also allows us to make sure that we are maintaining good form throughout before starting out heavy. And starting out with this lighter weight will also help prevent injury. So when we get into it, we can start out heavy right from the beginning. Last 1 here. And up, we're gonna get into our first focus round. That's the hams and the glutes round. We're gonna do a single leg Romanian deadlift. Switch sides, then hip thrust or glute bridge on the ground. So this is where if you got your bench, grab it. I'm gonna put my ankle weights on. If you wanna use those, you can do that as well. And let's do this. Now for this single leg RDL, you can definitely use 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand, and kind of center them around that working leg, that forward leg, or you can use 1 dumbbell, opposite hand to opposite leg working. If you need to keep this as a kickstand RDL and keep that back toe down, you can do that as well. But starting out here, good posture, and here we go. Hinge it over, back flat, core tight, and up. Taking your time in this, focus on balance. As you lower down, don't let that back round. Try to keep those hips square as you hinge. And then exhale as you come up. Woo! We're gonna get 20 seconds to rest and then switch over to the other side. Last one, here's 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Wow, okay, other side. So if you have 2 dumbbells, again, just keep those dumbbells centered around this working leg. If not, switch hand to foot, roll those shoulders back, keeping the hips square. And here we go, 40 seconds on. Hinge it over nice and slow. Pull and squeeze up. Wow, oh my word. This is really working. Oh, the posterior chain and the lower body right now. Don't lock this leg out that you're standing on. Make sure you're keeping it soft. Last one, here's 3, 2, 1. Whew, all right, moving on. Hip thrust if you've got your bench or some sort of elevated surface to do that on. If not, you're gonna be on the ground for glute bridge. 1 or 2 dumbbells for this one. I prefer 1 when I do hip thrust, but you can definitely use 2. Getting into position, we go in 3 seconds. Here's 2 and 1. Down, drop that bum, squeeze up. Really squeeze the glutes here at the top. Think about those muscles working, tighten them up. Whew. Exhale as you squeeze. And we're not overarching the back to try to drive those hips up. You're keeping that back flat. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Breathe it out here. We get 30 seconds. Now we're going on to a quads focus round. We're gonna go into a squat. Don't come all the way up. And then we're gonna go into a banded leg extension where you're gonna use your bench or your kitchen chair if you have that. Put the band under one of the legs and extend the leg. If not, you're gonna see modification on screen for up and over, so you won't need any weight for that. But get some heavier weight here for the squat. Don't come all the way up. All right, for that goblet squat, elbows tucked in, head up. Remember, don't come all the way up. And here we go, 40 on. Drop it down, press it up about 2/3. Down. This focus round is, again, all about the quads. So with this goblet position, that works the quads. And then as we don't come all the way up, that is another quad burner. So you will feel the tops of the legs there, the front of your legs, really starting to feel it. Keep moving with your tempo. Try not to hold in one place too long. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, grab your band. If you have that in your chair or your bench, bring it on over. If you do not, you're gonna stay on the ground and do that up and over. Whew. So we're getting ready for a leg extension. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I need to sit towards the end. So work on trying to straighten that leg. When you're doing this one, you want to kind of come to the end of your bench and lift, staying on the same side. So hold it, try to get that full extension, feel the top of the leg, and then down. Whew. exhale with the lift, and I want you to hold this. Feel it for a second, then control it down. Last hold for 3, here we go. Here's 3, 2, 1. Whew. Switching it over to that other side. Same thing, other side. Getting that band on, or up and overs, you're just gonna switch sides. If you're doing the up and overs, really focus on getting up and over. Nice big arch there. Here we go. Lift, squeeze, and down. So you wanna think about just extending right there. Keeping your foot flexed, just bending at the knees. Keeping good posture as you go through this in this seated position. So we're not down here, keep it up. Almost there, then we get 30 seconds. Last hold for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Whew. All right, we are all focused on the legs now. We are going into a Bulgarian split squat, one side and then the other, and then we're gonna go into an alternating curtsy lunge. Mods on screen for all of those if you don't have your bench or chair, but keep it heavy. All right, grabbing our weights, Bulgarian split squat first. Going in 3 seconds, 2, and 1, here we go. Really lower down into this. Back is staying flat. I've got just a slight hinge, and a slight hinge in this move is going to put a little bit more work into the glutes. So if you can take that slight hinge without rounding through your back, you can do that. Think about pushing that floor away, all the way down, push it all the way up. Last one, 3, 2, 1. Okay, going to the other side. Okay. Roll those shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Know that you got this. And let's get into it. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Now with a Bulgarian split squat, you can also take the top of your foot and hang it over the bench if you'd like. I just personally prefer to be up on my toe. It's kind of more a preference, but just FYI, if you're doing it and you're like, I think I would prefer my foot to be down, you can do that. Breathing, almost there. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're going into that squat with, no, I'm sorry, we're not. We're going into an alternating curtsy lunge. If you are taking the modification, you are doing a suitcase squat with lateral leg lift. So curtsy lunge first. Hold on, we're going heavy, so I want to up it just a bit for myself. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Now the thing with the curtsy lunge, keep your hips square. We're not rotating open. Make sure you try to really focus on keeping those hips square. Just step back diagonally and up. So this one is really working through that lower body. We've got everything going on here. Legs, glutes, thighs. Whew. Our next focus round is all about the thighs. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, for this next round, you can use weight if you would like. We're gonna do inner thigh circles. So that's why I've got my ankle weights on. The ankle weights don't really affect many of the other exercises, which is why I'm just keeping them on for the whole time. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. So leg circles, your leg is not going to come down. We're gonna work one side and then the other, and then we're gonna go into glute bridge abduction, so we'll put our band on for that one. But circles, lift it up, and right here. Circling the whole time. Now again, I said you can add weight if you want. You'll put that on the inside of your thigh, lifting up, not too close to your knee. Whew. Really nice big circles here. We're gonna switch sides. Oh my word, I can feel the shake. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it is. Oh. Last 3, 2, 1. Oh. Yes, all right, switch it over. Other side, 20 seconds. Again, you can add that weight if you would like, but we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep that tension in the inner thigh and not let it down. We got 5 seconds and we go. All right, bring it up. And here we go, up and around. Nice big circle, really lift it up. Ooh, keep it up. You're over halfway. Keep going with that circle. Next, if you want to put that band on, you're going to put it right above your knees for glute bridge abduction. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice job. All right, glute bridge abduction. If you want to add some weight, you can, just to make that glute bridge a little bit tougher, working through the glutes, but we're also going to be working through those outer thighs as we press. So I am going to add just 1 weight for this one. Glute bridge abduction, bring it down, bring it up, and now press open. So keep pressing. Not too quick of a press. Take your time to stretch it out and then let it come back in. Out and in. Nice job, press. We get 30 seconds to rest after this before we get ready to go into our AMRAP. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Whew. All right, now moving on to our AMRAP. Make sure your space is clear. So with this AMRAP, 3 exercises, you are going to count your own 10 reps for each. You're gonna try to get through as many rounds of those exercises as you can. Lighter weight for this one. When we use weight, we're gonna do sumo pulses, so you can use weight for that, and then sumo RDL. Half rep though. So make sure your space is clear. First exercise is a squat jump or squat to calves. You'll see that on screen. Here we go, count your own 10. Sumo pulses next when you hit your 10. All right, so sumo squat pulses, legs out, toes out, we got 10. We're going into sumo RDL half rep next. Gonna get the pair for this one. All right, here we go, 10 reps. These are a little bit slower. So you never come all the way back up. This round, this AMRAP round, is all about keeping tension in those muscles, really burning it out for this next circuit through. Jump squats or squat to calf raises next. Woo, right back into it. Again, counting your own 10 and really trying to get as many as you can. So keep it quick. All quick except for those sumo RDLs. Keep good form throughout, even though we're moving quick. Oh my word. So this AMRAP round in the middle, the purpose of this is to really push our limits here. We're gonna challenge ourselves mentally to build that strong muscle, that strong mind muscle, and then also challenging our body with this quicker pace, lighter weight, but non-stop for 3 minutes. So that's giving us a little muscular endurance. You're gonna feel the heart rate coming up. Oh my word. So close here. Try to get as many in as you can. Finish strong. Okay, 10 out, 10 seconds. Nice job, you made it. AMRAP done. Only one of those. Now we go back and replay that circuit, starting with the hams and glutes focused round, single leg, Romanian deadlift, switch sides, hip thrust or glute bridge. And you can see how we're building strong legs today, right? All right, grabbing that heavy weight, 1 or 2. I'm gonna go with 2 this time for mine. I did 1 the first time. So, single leg RDL, here we go. Remember, you can make it a kickstand if you need, keeping that back leg down. But you are keeping all that weight on that forward leg. Whew. Spine long. Think about your hamstring right here as a rubber band. It stretches and then whoop, pulls right back in. This is such a good functional exercise because I don't know if you can feel your feet muscle. The muscles in your feet are working too. Last 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds, we go to the other side. So when we are working this one, we are working stabilization big time. And when we work those stabilizer muscles, again, another benefit of that is helping to prevent injuries. There is a method to the madness when we get to all these exercises. Here we go, other side. 40 seconds. Whoa. Ugh. Not only are we working the muscles in our feet, also working those stabilizers, even through that lower leg, and helping to support the knee as well, which is huge. All right, so we're gonna have to move quick next, either to the ground for glute bridge, or if you've got your bench or elevated surface, we're doing hip thrusts. Last one, here it is, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I wanna go up a little bit in my weight for this next glute set. We'll go here. All right, I thought I was getting up to 50 pounds today. I said that at the beginning, but we are gonna, I think, top it out here with 35. All right, getting ready. Hip thrust or glute bridge, let's go. Press and squeeze. Do not hold it long at the bottom. You're down, you come right back up, you squeeze, take your time here, and then down. Last exercise in this focused round. Whoa, my word. Feeling it, oh my word. After that AMRAP, it just intensified all of these exercises to a whole nother level. And that's what we need. That's what grows us. That's what gets us stronger. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, gotta get out of this now. All right, we are focused on quads. So this is where we're gonna have our bench and our band, if you have that, when we get to that one. But we're starting out with goblet squat. Don't come all the way up. Grabbing your heavy weight. Elbows tucked in, head up. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Squat it down. Press, don't come all the way up. Down, about 2/3 up. It's about by the 3rd, 4th rep that you really start to see the difference Don't come all the way up, mates. Exhale though as you press up. Oh my word. Almost there. Here it is. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, take a seat. If you are doing up and overs, remember you're just working that first side first, or one side first, I should say, then the other. All right. Going here in 3, in 2, and let's go, extend. Get that full extension. And again, make sure, I was sitting back a little bit far, make sure you're more towards the edge of your seat so that you have enough tension in that band and it allows you to get that full extension here. Keeping good posture in your seated position. And yes, we can improve our posture during our strength workouts. I don't know if you knew that. But when you focus on your posture, this is going to play into real life. Last 3, 2, and mine just slid off. It was like, no, you're not doing another one. Other side. Whew. All right, getting into position, up and overs, other side. Same thing if you're on the ground for up and overs. Keep that chest up, hands just right behind your bum. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, extend. Two focus rounds, and I slid it off again. We are just having fun today. 2 focus rounds after this. No, you don't. Almost there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let it down. We're keeping our elevated surface, so whether that is your chair, your box, your bench, anything like that, keep it. We've got Bulgarian split squats. If you are taking the mod, you have got that staggered squat. Go heavy with this one. Remember, a slight hinge forward with a flat back is gonna put a little bit more work into those glutes. Going in 3 seconds. Here's 2, and 1. Whoa, balance. Really exhale as you come up. Press that floor away. Goodness, this is feisty today. Very feisty. We got time, 1 more. Count it with me, here we go. This is 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Get our GUR on today. We got it. Other side, moving quick. This one always takes a second to get into. Anyway, so not much of a break other than just trying to get him into position. 40 seconds here. Here we go. Think about that floor. Push it away as you stand. Right here, really push it away. The change between just standing up and pushing the floor away, at least for me, helps me activate more muscles. I can feel those muscles really working when I think that way. Oh, here it is, 3, 2, 1. Nice, we have got curtsy lunge. Mod, you have got that suitcase squat with lateral lift. Whew. 10 out. Shoulders rolled back. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Just step back diagonal. over just a little bit. Over halfway, and then 3 exercises to go. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Breathing, getting this out of the way. I don't think, yeah, we will not need our bench again, so I'm just gonna pop it out of here. We have got those inner thigh circles, one side and then the other, and then finishing off with that glute bridge abduction. So we'll add our band on after that. I'm gonna use my heavier weight for this circle. Remember, don't let that foot come to the ground. And here we go, lift it up. Nice big circle, keep that foot flexed here. Now this one doesn't get the heart rate up as much because your inner thigh is a smaller muscle. However, it does burn for sure. You can feel that burn just building. And that's because number one, we're not putting it down. So that muscle is under tension that whole time, building up through that lactic acid. Oh, almost there. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Switching it over, other side. You're doing amazing. You know, friends do not let friends skip leg day. And friend, I am so glad we are doing this together because the shake is something else today. Here we go, lift it up, getting ready, and let's circle 40 seconds. And I want you to think of, I'm thinking about it in my head too, because I do have a goal, a personal goal, to really start upping my weights in the next month or so, to really be consistent with that new weight that I am increasing by. So when we hit leg day, when we have a more focused workout like this, really challenge yourself with those heavier weights because that is what is going to start to make those changes and prevent you from plateauing. Last 3, 2, and 1. So when it gets tough, just keep going, and the strong is gonna come. Glute bridge abduction, so if you've got your band, mine's hiding over here, you can add that on right above your knees. We're gonna press out. If you want to add a weight as well, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna grab my weight, roll it onto your back. We've got 40 seconds of glute bridge abduction, and here we go. Up, hold it up, and press. Now remember, we're not working through this too fast. We're really taking our time to press and back in and control it out and in. So think about that goal you have. Because I know sometimes leg day is one of those days where you're like, I'd rather not. And especially if you cycle with me, you may think that you're gonna get the same thing out of a cycling workout as you do a strength workout. And that'd be awesome if that were true. But unfortunately, strength and cycling are a bit different, so we're gonna gain different things from each. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew, nice job today. You are amazing. That was so much fun. It is always better to work out with a friend, and I'm so glad we could do that today. We're gonna be feeling it for the next couple days. So let's give the legs a little bit of a break. And I want you to go get your challenge today, which is our arms finisher. Finish out with arms. It's gonna be a good combo today. Thank you for kicking butt with me. Thank you for taking the time for yourself today to get strong. And I love you.